What's happening, everybody? Welcome back to Working with Bobby. Happy Saturday to you once again. We coming to you with another video, and what we're gonna try to do this time is I'm gonna try to redo my fuel lines that's going to my carburetor. Just so you know, because I don't want y'all to think you can just do exactly as I'm doing and not know all the details. This 600 CFM Holley has a 5/16 inch inlet. There are 3/8 inlets with the banjo adapter, but I just hadn't purchased one. So what I had to do was get a brass adapter to go from 3/8 up to 5/16 inch. That way I can just use this little elbow for the fuel line. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna redo all this. I'm gonna try to redo all this. I'm probably gonna take this regulator and relocate it. I may take this little cover all the way off. I know it serves a purpose, but I'm gonna just take it off so I can try to clean up that area some, maybe get a little bit more clearance. I'm gonna lift them fuel lines up from where they're hanging kind of low, near back there by the header. Because obviously you don't want your fuel to get too hot, and you know that's a fire hazard. So I'm gonna try to redo all that. I'm gonna figure it out as I go, and then I'm gonna just bring y'all along as I can to keep the video as short as possible. So that's what the plan is for today. I was gonna try to reseal this thermostat housing, but I must have fixed it because it's not leaking anymore, and it's still nice and clean and dry. So I'm gonna leave that alone. You know, sometimes you got to, you know, how they say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I'm gonna wait, and if it leaks, I got another gasket. If not, you know, we good to go. But I'm gonna go ahead and tackle this fuel line deal and try to reroute them hoses a certain kind of way, and I think I got enough to redo it. So y'all gonna see what you see now, and then I'm gonna show y'all what I'm gonna do after I get done, or how it's gonna look after I get done rather. So just stay tuned. All right, guys, we finally back. Sorry about the camera being a little fuzzy. If you saying in your head or out loud, hey man, that looked just like how it was before, and you said you was gonna change this and that and the third, I actually couldn't, mainly because the feed line, both the feed line and the bypass and the return line, where I got them cut off from the middle line and flared, I would have had to go under the truck on the driver's side, and then I would have ended up having to cut the line off and run two new rubber hoses all the way up to where I intended on setting the regulator and the gauge. So I had to end up backtracking from what I wanted to do so I can run it actually back like how it was. The only thing I did was just clean up the wiring back there to kind of run the hoses up higher away from the exhaust heat. I ended up putting the regulator, as you can see, right back in the exact same spot, and I put more Teflon tape on the fittings since I had them out. Then I forget how they went in, but on this side, not this side, this actual regulator, either side can be the inlet, but this is the bypass. So it was good either way I would have put it. So I tried to route the new rubber hose away from heat source as best I could, and then I ended up having to use this old, I was done drill holes in my inner fender, and I tried to put a new fuel pressure gauge on here, but I ended up wasting gas on it, and anybody that knows, you waste gas on these jokers, it mess up the lens. So now it ain't clear and clean like it was. I might as well have left the old one on there. So then I ran the rubber hose from there up under here. I tried to stay away from heat source as best I could, and then ran it back to the carburetor. The reason I zip tied it to the PCV inlet is because I didn't want it to flop around and rub up against a whole bunch of stuff, which it probably would have been okay. But like I said, I'm trying to keep it away from heat sources, and this is a heater hose going to the heater core. So I pretty much stayed out here until now it's dark and really didn't upgrade too much. I think I did some, trying to be positive about it, but I really didn't upgrade too much. So I wanted to take that off, but then like I said, I didn't like how it looked with all that wire showing, because a lot of the convoluted tubing is gone. So what I'm gonna do now is get it cranked up and check for leaks. So just hold still. All right, y'all, look like we good. We ain't got no leaks. And y'all excuse me if I'm talking too close to the phone, because with the truck running, I can't hear nothing but the fan. So I don't know what y'all can hear in the video, but I apologize in advance. I got to keep an eye out for this thing because I had spilled gas pretty much everywhere. So I'm a little bit nervous. But I got a fire extinguisher inside the shop just in case. One good thing about gas is when it do spill, it kind of burns off pretty fast if it's on the surface of something hot. But you still need to be alert. I'm just trying to make sure I ain't got no leaks. That's one leak I'm a little bit afraid of. All right, y'all, I think we're probably good to go for leaks. I'm gonna double check it again before I get ready to go though, so I'm gonna just let it run and heat up, and then I'll do a final check before I leave. So we're gonna take it to the couch. All right, we're on the couch. Look here, man, sometimes you can't win for losing. I got a whole lot accomplished, which I'm trying to stay focused on and stay positive about, but there was a whole lot also that didn't go the way I planned or anticipated it going. I definitely didn't anticipate just doing that simple, fuel line relocation or upgrade or whatever you might want to call it. But it is what it is, man. As you saw in the other video, I also didn't anticipate having to stop so early with trying to get that motor in my best friend Tahoe. But I mean, technically I got the motor in there. I mean, it's in there, it's bolted up, talking rudder bolts is tight and all that, but I didn't get as far as what I wanted to get. And right now, it's a lot on me. I got a lot going on, and I ain't making excuses. This is just life. I know I look the same every time I do these videos with y'all, but I have a plethora of emotions and thoughts that's going through my mind when I be down here trying to be at peace. But sometimes it turns into a workplace. Sometimes it turns into a place of aggravation. But overall, thank God for it anyway. So that's one more thing that's off the list, so that's a positive. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna be trying to do next, but hopefully you guys that are subscribed and that share my videos and like my videos and comment and all that, I appreciate you. Hopefully y'all will see something else again soon. So I'm gonna go ahead and close it out with that. Be blessed, be encouraged, keep wrenching. I'll see y'all on the next video.